Hello. I'm in a parking lot at the mall in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Just got some soft pretzels in honor of my sister who used to go to college here. I'm out of tune. Let's do it anyway. Here we go. I'm just gonna make up a quick little song in a parking lot and then head to Lake Geneva, well technically Elkhorn, where I'm gonna sleep so that I didn't have to do the whole 10 and a half or whatever it is hour drive in one day from Minnesota to Michigan. Well, where I currently live in Michigan. Where we're moving to, I can do it in one day, no problem. So I think then it'll only be 7.5 hours. And I can drive 14 or 10 or whatever hours in one day, but I made a promise to myself after Oklahoma City and trying to drive from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Fayetteville? Yeah, Arkansas in one day, that I would never do that to myself again. I ended up sleeping in Oklahoma City instead, canceling my appointment. They were very nice. Scheduling a different place in Oklahoma and then skipping Arkansas altogether on that drive because why did I even want to do that? That was crazy. Okay, maybe I will tune. I don't really want a song that sounds bad. And I'm feeling like rambling anyway because I'm feeling joyful and I just had soft pretzels for the first time in forever. And I try to eat gluten-free most of the time, but not all the time. But I try. But, you know, when it's a special occasion, like you're going past the mall that your sister was talking about that has the soft pretzels that taste similar to the soft pretzels of your childhood. Hot Sam, seen Wisconsin. Hey, work, little buddy. You know, you gotta make the stop. I guess you don't have to do anything. Okay, so that is apparently an A. I didn't know that. This is a guitalele. It's a small. Or no, yes it is. It's a guitalele. And I have a real half-size acoustic guitar with me, but this is Brian's and I used it in southern Indiana and every time I play it, it makes me feel happy. Oops. It's kind of hard to find. Like you're true to you and something new, something new. In the parking lot of some great adventure that's never been before, I am sitting waiting, gaining courage to fly in new ways. Anyway, I want to, learning new chords, learning new words, learning whole new ways of being anywhere I've never been, being here, being anywhere I've never been. Little song on a hill, little town in my heart. I remember you years ago at Applebee's on the road, or noodles and company, like the company I've kept with me. And I learned to be this way for me. Can you stand to see me slip away without doing anything new? If I want to, do I want to? Well, I want to right now. Do you want to look away? Sorry, I'm not sorry. Something. Well, I don't know. Parts of that felt like a real song. Parts of it didn't. But, you know, sometimes I feel so much like Mr. Rogers I don't even understand. But that's okay. You can write songs. You can improvise songs every day like I do. Or almost every day. You can be yourself in whatever way you need to be yourself. You can go on adventure drives, or as I call them, songwriting adventure drives. You can walk in a mall and eat pretzels even after saying you were going to try to be gluten-free. You can have special occasions. You can change your mind. You can break your own rules. You can make your own rules. You can do pretty much anything, especially if you're a loving person and you're worried about harm. If you're a loving person and you're worried about harming someone with your choices, just ask yourself, does this actually harm them or does it just make them uncomfortable? Because making people uncomfortable just means that you're doing something that they didn't expect from you. So you're not making them uncomfortable. The action might be making them uncomfortable because they're not used to it. But that's not harming people. You can be weird. Weird is not bad. Weird is just weird. And it doesn't get you anywhere. Don't do this for any sort of publicity stunt. This doesn't get you anywhere. I've been acting like this online for like 4 years. It doesn't get you anything. There's no rewards or accolades that come from lo-fi music or being yourself, recorded or unrecorded. It's not about accolades or building a body of work. You know, you can have 900 videos or 1,000 songs up online, and it's not this. If you want this, there are much more practical paths to climb a mountain of some sort of success. But this is, this is more like, woo, like being on a lazy river, being a turtle on a raft. And maybe you were a turtle who had running shoes and you were trying to run a race, but you were always like a turtle anyway, so you might as well get on the raft on the lazy river and then just be the turtle that you are and then exert less effort, but because the raft moves faster than your turtle feet, you're actually going faster. Who knows? I'm making stuff up now. Anyway, goodbye, Eau Claire. I don't know if I'll ever stop in you for this amount of time again. Meandered downtown, talked on the phone with my sister by some park, like Wilson Park, and then entered Pretzel Maker in the maps and came to Oakwood Mall and seeing all the old places like the Noodles and Company or the Applebee's or something where I stopped in Eau Claire before and I just recognize it, and I don't know, that's how they ended up in this song. That's I don't know, these are just personal things. These aren't songs I'd put on albums, they're just weird. Although out of the blue sometimes comes a song I would put on an album, and I've learned to just let them flow, because when those come, it feels like a little, like the universe, like God, like angels, just kind of planting a little seed in my mind. And you can feel them as they're coming when it feels like it's going to be on an album someday. And then you get kind of precious and nervous and you squeeze it too tight, unless you're me and you've been writing songs for your whole life, like since you were 3 years old, especially in the last 10 years with this flow, hundreds of songs a year thing. You can feel, I really like this one, and you might get paranoid, like, oh no, I'm going to ruin it. And then you squash that. You don't squash the song, you squash that, because you're like, dumb, that's dumb, it's just a song. So you just don't give power to fear. You give power to love. You give power to flow. You give power to joy. Yeah, that's my life. Bye.